This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Eagles. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from South Philly. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now it's Hurts. Moving left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
3rd and long. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Jonathan Cooper. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Ball on the
second and
47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Down and 7.
Hurts. That one caught by Smith. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Big time play for Philly. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. To throw is Hurts. Forced to his right. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
We'll go play action with Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver first down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
and 10 yards to go.
Hurts to throw. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Ballard. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back, so he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground, he also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they force the incomplete.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing, Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nolan Smith. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Okay, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, first and 10. Here's Dobbins. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Now it's Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and 9.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Here comes Jackson on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 15. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and full.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and...
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Barkley. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll run with the Clemson brother. This is Will Shipley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Now Hurts. That's taken in. Calcaterra's got it. And the Eagles are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, Now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try.
That is caught by the tight end, Kylan Branson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is first touchdown this year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They send Sutton in motion. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Broncos. There's Sutton, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go play action with Nix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. He has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's right side. He's got count to terror. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Shipley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nakobe Dean getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. We are set for 4th and long. Nick's gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Tylen Branson. Touchdown, Eagles. his second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Nix to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Nolan Smith in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Throwing, Nix. A quick slant, caught by Boyd. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
A gain of 15.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Second down, Nix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nolan Smith, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.